Okay, welcome to Oxford High School. Tonight's dual meet between the Shamrocks of Detroit Catholic Central and the Wildcats of Oxford. Before we start, we would like to take a moment to honor our seniors who have done a great job the past 4 years providing us with great wrestling and great leadership this year. We'd especially like to honor their parents tonight. We will start with senior captain Wyatt Harden. Wyatt is being accompanied tonight by his parents, Eric and Terry Harden. Wyatt's 10 years of wrestling, his fondest wrestling memories will be taking second place at the 2014 USA Cadet Record Nationals and sixth place at the 2014 USA Cadet Men's Freestyle Nationals, both in the 195 weight class in Fargo, North Dakota, which I don't think he'll ever see 195 again. Wrestling has taught Wyatt to compete and work hard at everything he does. After high school, Wyatt plans to wrestle in college, although he's not chosen a school. Some of his notable high school wrestling achievements include being a two-time Oakland County champion and two-time All-American. But he thinks those pale in comparison to being a good kid and doing the right thing. Wyatt would like to thank his family and coaches, Coach Randy McDevitt and Will Vaughn, for their guidance and support along the way. He would especially like to thank the coaches that got him started in wrestling early. Roger Kish, James Kish, and the Marsicki family. Wyatt would like to thank his mom for always taking him where he needed to be in order to get a good workout partner and a good practice room when he needed it the most. And he would like to thank his dad for always being there and pushing him to be the student athlete that he is today. Wyatt Harden. Next up, we have senior captain Alex Versopoulos. Throughout his 11 years of wrestling, Alex has many fond memories. Although wrestling at the individual state finals as a freshman and making it to the team state semifinals as a sophomore are two of the most incredible experiences he has had during his wrestling career. With 157 takedowns in a single season, Alex holds Oxford High School's season takedown record and is working towards unseating Matt Kirsch as Oxford High School's career takedown record holder at 436. With over 170 career wins under his belt, Alex is also working towards a goal of 200 wins in his high school career. Wrestling has taught Alex hard work and determination, two traits that should help him accomplish his high school wrestling goals. Alex would like to wrestle in college, but is still deciding where to attend. We'd like to thank his parents for giving him the opportunities that have made him into the person he is today. Alex would like to say to his mom and dad, I wouldn't have been able to make it without you. Alex Versopoulos. Next up, we have senior Ethan Karen. Ethan is being accompanied tonight by his parents, Kevin and Patricia Karen. He began wrestling in middle school, and over these last 6 years of wrestling, including 4 years on the varsity team, his favorite memory was when he pinned an opponent from Rochester Adams at regionals during his junior year. Wrestling has taught Ethan that hard work pays off and that cutting weight makes him very hungry. After high school, Ethan plans to attend Michigan State University to study pre-med. Ethan would like to thank his mom for always being there for him, and he would like to thank his father for being a good teacher and for always being there for him, win or lose. Ethan would like to thank Coach Rank for helping him on technique, Coach Wilcock for his motivational speeches, and Coach McDevitt for helping him become a better and more successful wrestler. He wants to thank Joe Wood for the opportunity to special shout out to football coach Bud Raleigh for helping Ethan when it comes to life. Ethan Karen. Senior Adam Schlickenmeyer. Adam is being accompanied tonight by his parents Edwin and Yvonne Schlickenmeyer. Adam has been wrestling since he was 4 years old and is most proud of the fact that he qualified for individual states last year as a junior. Although an injury has kept Adam out of the lineup for most of the season this year, he recognizes that with enough hard work, any goal can be achieved. After high school, Adam plans to go to college to study engineering. He would like to thank the Oxford wrestling coaches for helping him reach his highest peak in his wrestling career. Adam would especially like to thank his mom and dad for being his first coaches, driving him to all of his practices and meets, and ultimately for being amazing parents. Adam Schlickenmeyer. this time, if everyone would please rise, gentlemen, and remove your caps. Face the flag for our national anthem.
It'll be the only duel this evening, no JV matches for second match.
Hands over here, hands over here. Hands over here.
Well, I'd like to welcome everybody to Oxford's final home duel this year, wrestling the Shamrocks of Detroit Catholic Central, two of the best programs in Oakland County and two of the best programs throughout the state of Michigan, both carrying high state rankings. The highlight to the matchup of these teams going back in the distance was Oxford beating them in the 2011 Division I state championship match. And now here we are. We're going to start at 160 pounds tonight for Oxford. Oh, not 160.
140 pounds, we have from Catholic Central, Joe McGrath. From Oxford, Vinny Vaccaro.
You just heard it if you heard Major Murray's voice there. Oxford's Vinny Vaccaro against Catholic Central's Joe McGrath here at 140 pounds. Vaccaro with a quick takedown there to start the match, giving up an escape, going for another takedown. Score 2-1 Vaccaro, 30 seconds into the first period. Love Vaccaro's style, a lot of activity. Real active young man wrestling. Trying to set him up. I think after that first sweep single, McGrath's ready for it. Good defense.
1 minute.
There we go. Vaccaro's in deep on one. Shot two, and he came up with one. See if we can't score on this. No score. Nice sprawl back by Vaccaro on that shot. Deep by McGrath. Nice control on the front. There's a nice ankle pick. Can he score it? Yes, he did. Nice job. Set it up for that power front quarter. Turn it into an ankle pick. Nice activity. 4-1 Vaccaro. About 15 seconds left here in the first. Don't let him go. Try to keep control. It's down to 5 seconds. He gave up one late here in the first. 4-2 Vaccaro. And that's the end of one.
Second period, Oxford choice. Oxford defers. Catholic Central changes down position.
Catholic Central chose down. Vaccaro gives him the escape. So it's 4-3 Vaccaro here in the second. Smith with a nice shot. Out of bounds, restart. No score on that. The Shamrocks, coached by Mitch Hancock, one of the better high school wrestling coaches in the state, had a ton of success, helped rejuvenate the Shamrocks program. There's Vaquero in again. Up.
1 minute.
Like to see another takedown here, get us a little buffer. Vaquero will have his choice in the third. Vaquero in. Score it. He's got the single now. Trying to high crotch it. Out of bounds, no score. About 30 seconds left here in the second.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Down to about 10 seconds. Oh. Gave one on stalling. I didn't see that, but must have been that step back. So Vaquero's choice. Vaquero with a slim 5-3 lead in the down position to start the third.
Oxford chooses down position in the third period.
No point there. Vaquero had a nice job there turning into him. Wasn't able to escape it. About 20 seconds gone here in the period. Like that clock to burn a little bit. We don't want to give up any back points here. There we go. There's one for Vaquero. 6-3. There's a minute 10 left here in the third. Vaquero's got to wrestle smart defensively here. I think he's only got one speed though. It's all out. Always working for that takedown. Love his activity. Oh. Okay, that takedown brought it to 6-5. Vaquero still with the lead. Now it's 7-5 with Vaquero with the lead. 30 seconds left. So Vaquero cannot get taken down here. He needs to keep the activity. Down to 20 seconds. Down to 10 seconds. Vaquero's got the whizzer in. If he keeps that whizzer in, he cannot let him score. Vaquero's turning on it. He's turning on it. 7-5 Vaquero. What a great, great match. 7-5 Vaquero. Oxford gets started off on the right foot. Now Oxford will be sending out one of their seniors who was honored here to start the night, Alex Hersopoulos. Alex bumped up a weight class, and so did Vinny. Going for the matchups. Shamrocks having an outstanding senior year.
For the Shamrocks of Catholic Central, Tyler Johnson. For Oxford, Alex Mutopoulos.
There, Soplis indeed. There's one. Takedown for two, and he gives him the escape, 2-1. And again, there's another takedown. 4-1 Hersopoulos. Got a nice sweep single. He gets in, and it almost looks like it's going to turn into a high crotch. 4-2 Hersopoulos by giving him that escape. Wants to win it with takedowns. We need some bonus points at this weight class. Catholic Central coming in, winning the county tournament. Oxford taking third at it. So Catholic Central is a slight favorite. Nice. Picked one, drove for two. Nice takedown. Hersopoulos seeing it and work something from the top. It's down to about 35 seconds left here in the first period.
30 seconds.
Trying to tilt. And he got his 3 back points. Bumping the lead up to 9-5 here in the first. 5 seconds left, short time, just ride him out. Take it into 2. There. Into 1, once again, 9-2 Hersopoulos. Catholic Central's choice, they take down.
Catholic Central choice. Goes down position.
Hersopoulos giving an uncontested escape there, and he's back in on 1. He's got the short dump coming. There it is. Nice job. 11-3. 11-3 blood time. Minute 43 to go here in the second. See a lot of familiar faces throughout the stands tonight. Guys coming in from some of the other neighboring schools to view this top-end duel. Okay, as they get ready to restart.
43 seconds of blood time.
Rehash it. It's minute 43 left here in the second. Hersopoulos with an 11-3 lead. Okay, one escape for Catholic Central. Hersopoulos got the underhook in, he got one, and he's got another takedown. A little different style and approach to that, getting that single, but it worked.
1 minute.
Trying to tilt it. Okay, looks like only two back points on that tilt. 15-4 Hersopolis. Still got another full period to go for that tech fall.
30 seconds.
Potential pin. Can't tell you how important those bonus points will be tonight against a team of this caliber. Out of bounds, restart in the middle.
Back to your tripod, chop defense right side. Chop D right side.
21 seconds left here in the second.
High head, forward. High head, stay right there. High head.
And one more tilt.
High head.
A little high with it, but he's got a leg in deep. Okay.
Third period, Oxford chooses neutral.
15-4. Alex in deep on one. Good defense. Oh, Kenny. Oh, he's got a. Couldn't get it. He kept his toes in there. He was going for that other ankle, trying to make a takedown right on the edge. Nice and deep again. Kid did a nice job trying to. There we go. And right to his back. Work up and try to secure that head. He's got his back points. Oh, he just missed the half there. That was it. 15. Yeah. That's secured. The tech fall. 5 team points there. Alex winning that 20-4. Making the team score 8 for Oxford, 0 for Catholic Central. Since they bounced the lineup, I'm going to have to look around and see who's where now. This is the 152-pound class.
After 2 matches, team score 8 for Oxford. At the 152 match. For Catholic Central, Aiden Waugh. For Oxford, Trent Muir.
If you heard that, they bounced Trent Muir up to 152. He's for Oxford. And Aiden Wag is for Catholic Central. 2 takedown for Wag. Muir on the white singlet. Catholic Central in their blue with the white stripe around the top. Almost lost the control there. Muir with a nice reverse inside, but out of bounds. Muir with a stand up.
1 minute.
Got to lower his level a little bit on that. Wag tried to suck him back there with a wing. Air trying to get up. Trying to freestyle roll through, but Muir was able to roll through, not giving up any points. Down to 20 seconds in the first period. 2-0 Wag over Muir. That's the end of one, the end of the first period. Catholic Central chooses down.
Second period. CC Choice chooses down position.
Mir was standing upright. Wag was able to get in on one. No score yet, though.
That was Oxford Choice.
Nice effort. Way to keep spinning, way to keep turning in. Two could have scored right there, but Mir with some real nice defense. Mir in deep, but good defense by Wag. Oh. Back to restart. I think that pushes Wag's lead. They got the score on the clock wrong. I think Wag is ahead 5-0. There we go. Now it should be 5-1. Nice and deep. Get in on it. Keep him on the mat. Real nice. Real nice. Now he's got to release that leg so he doesn't get called for stalling. See that toe up underneath? He's got to release that. There he did. So that pushes it to 5-3. Wag ahead of Mir. About 35 seconds left here in the second. Out of bounds and a restart in the middle. Mir still in the top position. Wag tried to roll through. Mir almost caught him for some back points.
30 seconds.
He's got the ankle hooked up nice. He's trying to work the front. And an escape for Wag. Mir shoots again. Down under 20 seconds left. 6-3 Wag over Mir in the second period. Oh, he stepped out. He stepped out. What a great effort. Deep shot. Needed 5 more feet of mat. 12 seconds left here in the second. Mir's in again. Mir's in again. Kenny, oh. Okay, we got a good one going. 6-3 Wag over Mir entering the third period. Mir's choice, he chooses down. Caught. He got all 3 on the back points on that near fall. Pushes his lead 9-3. Mir with a nice escape. 9-4, there's a 5-point differential. That's big because you don't want to give them 8. Mir's in. Shot from a little too far away. Restart, 1:05 left here in the third.
1 minute. 1 minute left in the match.
Mir in again. Nice arm drag into that shot. He just didn't finish it. And Wag with the takedown. 11-4. Now there's a 7-point differential. This could be huge. That was huge. Catholic Central wanted to give him the escape to try to score 2 on the takedown, and Mir reversed him instead, which is better because now the differential's back to 5. So it's 11-6 Wag. Down under 10 seconds. That reversal right there was very, very, very good score.
Hey, get one here. Get one. Hey, go Wolves.
8 seconds left on the clock. 11-6 the score. 5-point differential. Now. Way to keep fighting. Great effort by Trent Meir. 12-8 the score. Meir in it to the end. Real nice effort. Okay, now we're going to be going into 160 pounds. Looks like Oxford's fine freshman Devin Trevino against Connor Cox from Catholic Central.
In 3 matches, the score is 8-3 at 160 pounds. For the Shamrocks, Connor Cox. For Oxford, Devin Trevino.
Trevino, let him get in on it. Good sprawl, good defense. You don't see many freshmen coming into the upper weights like this and being a factor. Young Trevino having a real fine freshman campaign. Needs a little more seasoning on the mats, but he's only a freshman. I see a very bright future. No score. Under a minute now here in the first. Trevino, good defense.
30 seconds.
Oh, Trevino looks like he's standing too upright for my liking. I want to keep those legs protected just a little bit. Still no score, under 10 seconds left here in the first. No score after one. Trevino, scratch on the face. Clean it up. Andrew McDonald out there, Oxford's longtime athletic trainer, track enthusiast, track coach, and a teacher. Team score, after those first 3 matches you got the pleasure of watching, a decision for Catholic Central, a decision for Oxford, and then a tech fall for Oxford. So after 3, Oxford holding an 8-3 team lead. Okay, Catholic Central deferred to Trevino. Trevino choosing down here to start the second.
1 minute.
Nothing the score. And Trevino scores first. There's his escape.
Start of the second
Now
period.
just smart wrestling.
Catholic Central deferred.
Keep your presence.
Down. 1 escape.
Keep your presence. Nice defense by Trevino. Cox tried to duck under, and Trevino caught him and almost put him on his back. So no score on that flurry. Real nice job by the freshman. And he let the sweep single get in, but again, good defense. Strong legs. He's got to be careful. He's backing up a lot. Yep, he just called it. He was backing up off the mat. You can't do that. You got to circle side to side, keep it in the middle. Trevino tries one. Trevino, he's got it. Can he pull it in? Yeah! Trevino with a takedown. Wow. What strength this freshman has. He's got good technique, and when he's a senior, wow. So 3-0 Trevino here in the second with 30 seconds to go. Let's keep wrestling tough. Trevino already has a warning for stalling, so he's got to be smart. He can't just ride that hip. Like to get out of this period with a 3-0 lead. Trevino's got to keep doing something. Under 10 seconds. Under 10 seconds. They just hit him. Darn it. He got low on that ankle, and he already had a warning for stalling, so they scored it again. So it's 3-1, Trevino with the lead. Cox from Catholic Central's choice. He chooses down. Trevino gives him the escape. So it's 3-2, Trevino with the lead. Now Trevino can't be backing up. He's already been hit twice for stalling. He's got to keep his movement side to side or in. Trevino with another power man takedown, and he's trying to turn him. So 5-2 Trevino. Minute 25 left here in the third. Keep the pressure on. Hey, I want to see some good, smart top wrestling here. Keeping the control on it. We'll see if Trevino can run some offense on him. Some back points right here sure would look good. Some back points sure would look good. He's working the bundle, trying to decide if he wants the cradle. Keep moving.
1 minute.
He's trying to step through.
1 minute left in the match.
There we go. Break him down. Run it. Run it from the front. There we go. Oh, almost. That would have been huge right there. Cox is saying to himself right about now, he said, that's a freshman. Under 30 seconds, Trevino ahead, 5-2. Don't do anything foolish here. We'll take a victory right here. 3-point decision would sure look good. Under 15. Now under 10. Trevino riding him tough. 5-2 the score. Trevino's going to pull out a victory. Yes, he is.
Trevino, 5-2 victory. What a great match by this young guy. Tremendous future. I think he carries the confidence like he's been there before. Excellent. That bumps the team lead with those 3 team points Trevino scored to 11-3 after 4.
4 matches, team scores, Oxford 11, Catholic Central 3. At 171 pounds, for the Shamrocks, we have Easton Turner. For Oxford, Ethan Karen.
This is a big match right here. Ethan Kieran for Oxford. Don't know much about his opponent from Catholic Central, but you got to believe their entire lineup can wrestle. It's Easton Turner from Catholic Central. Ethan Kieran, one of those seniors honored tonight. His dad has been around the program taking pictures over the last few years. The guy you see sitting on the floor. No score there. Minute 13 left here in the first. 0-0. Boy, a win by this senior would be huge right about now.
One minute.
Nice defense. Nice defense. Oh, real nice try for the cross ankle pick. Real good wrestling right here. 40 seconds left in the first. Don't make any mistakes here. Nice defense. He got the underhook and protected on the double leg shot.
30 seconds.
He's got to be careful that he's not backing up. Oh, tried to drag him. Can he bring him in and score it? Keep digging. Keep digging. Under 15 seconds left. Kieran trying to pull that ankle in. Turner with a nice whizzer. Can he score it? Under 5 seconds. And he does! Right at the whistle. Right at the whistle. Real nice takedown right there. The Shamrocks still got a lot of firepower coming back, but the Wildcats are giving them everything they could have hoped for. Kieran, oh, he got caught. He got caught. Oh, he's got the shoulder up though. That inside shoulder's up. Oh, now he turned back. He could be in trouble. He's got a long time to fight. There's still 1:20 left. He's got to try to roll to his stomach. Get out of this predicament. There we go. Ooh. A sigh of relief comes over the crowd. I think what just happened there is Karen put some illegal hands to the face. So he got 3 back points. Easton got 3 back points, and Karen gave him a penalty point, and he gave some more back points there, I think. Yep. Pushes it to 8-2. .38 seconds left here in the second.
.30 seconds.
26 seconds left here. Caution on Karen.
Caution Oxford.
Little quick start there. Be careful you don't reach back there, as he was coming up. So he got caught on that one reversal. Under 5 seconds left here. And that'll end the second period. Turner with a 8-2 lead over Karen from Oxford.
Third period, Oxford chooses neutral position.
Karen in deep on an ankle. See if he can elevate and turn. Elevate and turn. Stalemate. Minute 30 left here in the third. Karen in deep again on that ankle. He's got to elevate him. Elevate him and turn the corner. He's in deep on it again. He's moved up a little bit. He's either got to switch it to a double or elevate and turn.
1 minute to go. 1 minute in the match.
Puts it at 10-2, Catholic Central. So Karen, there's 45 seconds left now. Karen needs to get an escape and get that differential back down to under 8. He's got to... When he turns, he's missing that inside leg. That inside leg was there. Get it out of bounds, get restarted in the middle. Now that's flat out stalling on top. He's riding that hip, not trying to advance his position. Only 17 seconds left. That should have been stalling red there. 10-2, Turner over Karen, 17 seconds in the third. We need one. We need one. We need one or two. We need one or two. Come on, Karen. See what you got. Under 5. Under 5. Nope. Couldn't quite do it.
Major decision.
Yep. A 4-point major decision for Turner over Karen. We talked earlier in this, those bonus points, got to keep those bonus points down to a minimum. Now we're pulling a little cat-mouse game here. Catholic Central's got a real horse here.
The team score is Oxford 11, Catholic Central 7.
Tyler Moreland, the red-headed Catholic boy from Catholic Central.
Moreland. Wildcats head out. Dallas Winkleman.
Moreland, a county champ, state placer, very good wrestler. Looks like they're going to try to bump Schlickenmeyer up to 215 and Harden to heavyweight, hoping to win 2 out of these final 3 matches at the top of the chart. And Moreland with a takedown. Dallas is doing his job for the team. He's a 171 pounder, and the team needed him to bump up to 189. A nice way to put it is a sacrificial lamb. We just want him to do his best and not get a pin. Can't see that inside shoulder. He's tough position, but he's fighting.
1 minute. Oh, 1 minute, 1 second, first period. 1 minute, 1 second.
And Winkleman giving up 6. Now Catholic Central took the team lead at 13-11. Now we got Byron. If this math works, Byron needs a win for us. He's got Jack Ross from Detroit Catholic Central. Let's see if the old shift of the lineup worked.
Six matches, Catholic Central leads 13-11. At 215 pounds, Shamrock wrestling Jack Ross, Oxford, Byron Schlickenmeyer.
Byron's brother Adam was out there tonight for senior night, been injured all year. Hasn't been able to compete for the Wildcats, and we could use him. A little thin in the ranks at the top. Adam wrestled heavyweight in 215 for the Wildcats. Let's see if Byron can get some magic going. Under a minute and a half to go here in the first. I thought I might see Marvin Goodwin here for a dual meet of this caliber. You never know, he might still pop in from the Oakland Press.
1 minute.
Schlickenmeyer's working on it. He tried to step in on it. Now Ross trying to pull the head down and sweep the ankle. See if Schlickenmeyer can fight through this. Nope, gave up the takedown. About 30 seconds left here in the first.
30 seconds.
Took the arm too high. You can bring it across the back, but he had it too high towards the shoulder. 27 seconds left. Schlickenmeyer down 2-0 here in the first period. Under 10 seconds. Oh, no back points. Schlickenmeyer's choice. He defers to Ross from Catholic Central.
Second period, Catholic Central choice.
Schlickenmeyer down 2-0. Gives him the escape. Schlickenmeyer down 3-0. Schlickenmeyer tried an up top move and it didn't work. Now he's on the leg. Yeah, and he gives up a takedown. Five nothing Ross. Minute and a half left here in the second. Out of bounds, restart. Minute 10 left here in the second. Schlickenmeyer in the down position. Ross in control, 5-0 in the team or in the match score. Schlickenmeyer tries to sit. He's got to peel and there you go. Schlickenmeyer scores 1.
1 minute to go.
5-1. Now we need Schlickenmeyer to start some offense going. Out of bounds.
30 seconds.
29 seconds showing on the clock here in the second. I think Schlickenmeyer will have his choice in the third. No score there, out of bounds. Schlickenmeyer went high, Ross went low. Result, takedown, Catholic Central. 7-1 Ross. Schlickenmeyer's choice. He chooses down. Need Schlickenmeyer to get some magic. He's down by 6 points here in the third. No, don't go to your back like that. Let him get that arm out of there. About a minute and a half left here in the second, or in the third. Schlickenmeyer able to get out of that move. He was very tough on that front three-quarter. Now he's trying to lace that arm through and turn him with that, and he's got the arm. There he goes. Well, we gave up 2 pins out of these 3 weights. That's what we were trying to avoid. So that little bump didn't work as good as we'd hoped. Now Wyatt Harden going to compete at heavyweight. Looks like Nick Jenkins from Catholic Central. Oxford needs a pin from Harden. They're down 19-11 in the team score.
After 7 matches.
Catholic Central has a few good ones at the bottom end. Well, we need Harden to get us 6 back team points.
At 285 pounds, Shamrock send out Nick Jenkins. Oxford is wrestling Wyatt Harden.
Not much activity yet. Bunch of push me pull yous so far. Harden got the arm. See if he can't get a drag or something going instead of just staying there and tied up.
1 minute.
No score. A minute gone in the first. Five seconds left. Trying to open him up. No serious attempts yet. Looking for an opening. Trying to get in. Down to 10 seconds left here in the first with no score. Harden in. Harden with that takedown. And that was a true takedown because he had control before that horn sounded. Now let's see if Harden can't turn him. Just let him stand up on it. See if he's going to try to go a feet to back move.
1 7.
Some of these heavyweight matches go this way. Kind of boring until you see the activity. It'll come in short bursts. See if Harden got one of those bursts in him. A lot of jockeying for position, but no jockey riding that horse yet.
1 minute.
Under a minute here in the second. Harden with a slim 2-1 lead. And Marvin Goodwin is here now. Stalling on Catholic Central. That's the first one, just a warning. Second one would create a point. Wyatt, also a senior, represented here at senior tonight. Under 5 seconds left here in the second. Other than that first period shot, there hasn't been a bunch of activity in this one. So here we are starting the third. Harden has his choice. He chooses down.
Third period, it's Oxford's choice. Oxford chooses down position.
Referee with a little suggestion for the towel person. Harden starting to stand up. I was hoping for that feet to back move I was talking about earlier. And they're out of bounds. Harden with a stand up but wasn't able to get his escape. 2-1 lead for Harden. There's his one. 3-1 Harden. He's got 1:20 left here to try to get something for us. Open for bonus here.
One minute left in the match.
Down to 45 seconds left here in the third. Down to 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
And that'll be the end of this with Harden pulling out a 3-1 win.
bumps the team score up 3. Team score now, going into the 103-pound match, is 19-14. Remember, I think we started at 140 pounds, so we've got to go through 135. This is Dalton Myers for Oxford, a transfer from Lake Orion, state qualifier last year. So had to sit out the first semester.
From Oxford, Dalton Myers.
Myers got it now. Got his takedown. Looks like he saw a spot of blood. Coach Rank giving him a few pointers there. Dalton helped solidify the bottom end of this lineup. Dalton should be a real competitive 103-pounder this year. Okay, they're going to get ready to restart. Minute 16 left here in the first. Dalton Myers with a 2-0 lead. And the team score, Catholic Central leading by 5, 19-14. Been a good one, folks.
One minute.
Like Myers got his cheering fan over there, cheering, letting out some hoots and some hollers. Trying to turn him over. He's got the legs in deep.
Installing red. 30 seconds.
Restart. 16 seconds left here in the first. Myers ahead 2-0. Under 10 seconds. Don't give up any points. Myers with some good defense. Myers with some good defense. A little bit of a flurry there at the end. Coach Hancock liked what he saw. Oop, Myers got real high on that. See if he can't reposition. There we go. Broke him down, so he's okay now. Almost. He's in deep on it. Try to stretch that arm out. Still Myers control. I don't believe there were any back points. And he's got to be careful of his hands around the ankles. He's got to work up. At a bare minimum, Myers will get warned for stalling. There we go. Wow. There's some activity. Still 2-0 Myers. Minute 6 left here in the second. Myers not in good wrestling shape yet, I'll bet, because just getting into the lineup. We'll have to see what we do with the lineup here. Hillary has been wrestling 103 lately, weighed in at 103 tonight. And we've got more who weighed in at 112. We'll have to see if they're going to bounce the guys a little bit, see if it helps. And 2-point reversal, tying the score with 40 seconds left here in the second. Whoa. Ooh. That put a damper on the Wildcats' hopes. Going down to a pin. Pushing Catholic Central's lead in the team score to 25-14. Looks like they'll be sending out Shane Moore. He's got the headlock. Can he pull it through? Nope. Didn't get it through.
Through the 103-pound match, Catholic Central leads 25-14. At 112 pounds, for Catholic Central, we have Ben Kamali. For Oxford, Shane Moore.
Shane Moore against Ben Kamali. Kamali with that takedown after Moore missed on his headlock.
Catholic Central releases Oxford.
Kamali wants to get into a takedown match. Scores 4-2 Kamali over Moore. Minute 15 left here in the first. Kamali likes that outside sweep single. Another takedown for Kamali. 6-2 Kamali. Kamali with a tilt for 3 back points. Kamali in deep, trying to take him feet to back. More fighting.
30 seconds.
Moore rolling through. Kamali trying to keep him locked up there. And a pin.
1 minute 44. 1 minute 44. Third period.
We'll be going 119. Looks like Jacob Paul from Oxford, Stone Moskovic
from Catholic Central.
Team score 31-14.
Two totally different matchups. Call with a quick ankle pick. That was a beauty.
Catholic Central, we have Stone Moskovic. For Oxford, Jacob Call.
So Call with that quick takedown right on the whistle. Call with that nice cradle of his. Shorter wrestler like that. Let's see if he can lock it up on him. He's reaching for it. He's reaching for it. Jacobs used that cradle to his advantage many times, and with that long reach, it's a decided reach advantage with this wrestler. Let's see if it can't come into play here. This match plus 3 more, so this match is not over yet. 31-14. Catholic Central. They're a good team. You can't expect to go out and get a bunch of pins. Okay, Jacob with a real nice first period, leading 2-0.
Catholic Central in the second period chooses down position.
That's it, Call. Keep him on the mat. Call trying that cradle. Did he lock it? He's got to lock it up. He's trying that cradle again. No, he can't get it locked. Moskovic, very short, very strong. Moskovic's dad, Derek, the coach at Clarkston for many years. Long line of wrestlers, that Moskovic family. One minute left here. Jacobs wrestled a fine match. Fine first 3 minutes. Let's just hope the last 3 match. There we go. Not quite. Oh boy, that was close. That was close. Real nice. The key here. Keep that first move down. Don't let him get in the upright position. Keep him right on the mat. There we go, Jake. Good pick on the ankle.
Blood time, red.
Moskovic with a little bit of blood.
We have 12 seconds blood time. We don't right now.
Okay. 31 seconds left here in the second period. Call with a slim 2-0 lead. Call in the top position.
and it should be Call's choice in the third. Got to flatten him out again. With Call's right, he needs to keep him on the mat. Jacob's got that leg in nice. He's in a good position. Jacob doesn't like to be in the down position, but he'll take it because I'll bet he'll just cut him. Okay, and that's good. So Call got a point out of that. 3-0 Jacob. Call with another takedown. Real nice. Real nice wrestling by Jacob Call tonight. He's got that long reach. He pulls the head down. He reaches in across ankle. Nice, nice technique. So Call with a 5-0 lead here in the third. Minute 50 left, though. This match is far from over. There's that cradle. Got at least 2. Gave him 3. 8-0 Call. What a fine match. Maybe one of the best I've ever seen Jacob wrestle. Okay, he's got to be careful when Moskovic gets to his feet. He's got to be careful not to put his head in the hole trying to cradle, because Moskovic, being strong, could pull a throw. Minute 12 left here in the third. Great match so far by Jacob Call. Right there, he got his head in the hole. He's got to be careful of that.
1 minute left in the match. 1 minute.
Got to be careful to keep his head in a higher position. .55 seconds left. Call still ahead, 8-0. For any chance the Wildcats need this weight class win. Now he's got to be careful. He got too high. Okay, under 15 seconds left. Call with an 8-2 lead. He gave up his major. Let's see if he can get a reversal. Come on, Call. Nope. Great wrestling by Jacob Call, though. 8-2 win over Stone Moskovic of Catholic Central. Puts the Wildcats back within 14. Now we got Serge Borg coming out.
With 3 matches to go, the team score is 31 for Catholic Central, 17 for Oxford.
We need Serge to have a big win.
25 pounds. For the Shamrocks, we have Kevon Davenport. For Oxford, Sergio Moore.
If you didn't hear that, there's 3 matches to go. The team score is 31-17. This is the 125-pound class, and we're going to end at 135. Ooh, almost. Nice throw by, but he wasn't able to score as they both went out of bounds.
guys trying the same thing. It's Davenport against Borg. 1 minute to go here in the first. Woo! Little up top wrestling action. He's trying those up top throws. Borg's got to be smart on it. Okay, they gave Borg a warning going out of bounds. No score though. 23 seconds left here in the first period. Borg's got to be careful of those up top ties. He's got to work on his duck unders and things. Short time. Okay, that's the end of one. Still 0-0. Catholic Central's choice. Catholic Central deferred to Oxford. So Oxford will take down. Borg with the stand-up. Working. Nothing there. Minute 11 left here in the second. No score in this match yet. Catholic Central will have their choice in the third period. Good tight ride by Davenport. Tied up underneath. Leg laced.
30 seconds.
Under 30 seconds now. Restart.
Stalemate, restart.
Borg got to his feet. Let's get one. You got to get one. 15 seconds left. They'll be out of bounds. Back to the center. Need that one right here. Under 10 seconds now here in the second. Ooh, he might have given him an opening. Still had the head hook down, so no escape was awarded.
Blood time, Oxford.
Okay, so here's the story. Nothing, starting the third. Catholic Central in down position.
Easy choice in the third period, chooses down position.
See if Ward can't get a tilt in here and get some points. Well, Ward trying to get the wing in place. There, the wing in the bar. Let's see what we got going. Trying to run it. He's trying to run it. Ooh. Davenport just too strong. Okay, minute 27 seconds left. Ward really has to get a turn in here. Ooh. All start out.
Caution red, anticipating whistle. Green, anticipating the whistle.
Caution each way, no harm, no foul. You're allowed 2 cautions before there's any points scored.
Second caution red.
It's 2 on Catholic Central. Next one to be a point. Come on.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Come on, Serge. Minute left. We need some back points here. We need Serge to get his offense going. And oh, there it is. Reversal. So Kevin takes a 2-0 lead here. 40 seconds left.
Thirty seconds.
Okay, now there is 20 seconds left. Borg down 2-1. Okay. 16 seconds left. Borg needs a takedown here. He's just blocking. All Davenport wants to do is tie up. It's under 10 seconds. Did he score it? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. At the whistle, Borg hits a headlock. 1 foot's inbounds, the other's in the air over inbounds, but it did not go out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Whoa, Borg loses a tough 2-1 match. Catholic Central will be sending out Cameron Amin.
2 minutes to go. Scores. Catholic Central for the Shamrocks. We have Cameron Amin. For Oxford, Joe Vaccaro.
Joe getting some of his first varsity match action. Joe, one of those good freshmen we got coming in this year. Two takedown for Amin. Now he's trying to get back points. There's this match plus one to go. The score 34-17. Oxford cannot come back to win it, but it should be a nice showing if they come back and show some effort here at the end. Amin with another takedown. Trying to take Vaccaro straight to his back, and he does. Cameron from a long wrestling family, the Amins, cousins, fathers. He's probably had a brother or two in it. Amin with a 7-1 lead, 35 seconds left here in the first.
30 seconds.
Just tough. Tough matchup for young Joe Vaccaro here.
137.
Sending out another newbie, Caleb Tabert.
For the last match of the night at 135.
At 135.
We have Aaron Laker for Catholic Central. Caleb Tabert for Oxford.
No score yet. Tabor with some good defense there.
One minute.
And Tabor giving up a takedown there. Oop. Rayfeld trying to cradle. Tabor up to his feet. Nice effort there. Going under the leg right there is the key. Tail got caught, put on his back. And that puts an exclamation point on this match. So the final score,
Final team score.
Oxford falling to Catholic Central 46-17. Not what you'd hope there at the end. Oxford started out strong, but at the end, Catholic Central just proved their depth and their overall strength was just too strong. Well, this is Doug Meyer signing off for OCTV with Russ on the camera. We'll see you next time.